Hey everybody, Joe DiChiara here, coming to you with the KVS Pro tip to help you with a drill that's going to help your students make a more efficient takeaway off the golf ball. Two of the main issues that I normally see amongst amateurs when they're taking that club away is, number one, they either have too much linear motion off the golf ball, or they don't know how to properly sequence their body from the ground up and create some stability in their lower body and then move that torso off the golf ball to create some stretch between their pelvis and their torso, which will help them drastically later on in their swing to make an efficient motion. So again, two of the biggest errors that I see: too much linear motion off the golf ball and not enough rotation, or they do have rotation and just everything goes together. There's no separation between the pelvis and the upper body. So therefore, they're not really gaining a good connection or maintaining a good connection to the ground. So we're going to go over a drill with you today that has two progressions to it. It's called the 20-40 drill, and it basically has you stabilizing the lower body. So we only want the lower body to turn 20 degrees while the torso has gotten to about 40 degrees in the takeaway, hence the name 20-40. So the first part of this progression is just without a golf club. And we would recommend doing this with your students if you are introducing a new motion. Start without a golf club, start simple, let them get a handle on what the motion is first, then progress to something more difficult. So the drill looks like this. If they don't have a golf club in their hand, you're just going to get them in their posture, cross their arms across their shoulders, and have them turn their torso against a more stable lower body. You're going to see behind me that the avatar is turned green in the KVS Biofeedback Manager, and I'm getting the auditory tone that I did this correctly. So again, it's just going to get in your posture, stable lower body, rotate the upper body. It's not that we're restricting the lower body, but we are just initiating the motion a little bit more with the upper body and the arms in our next progression. So moving to that next progression, we're going to go ahead and add a golf club. Now this brings in the arms and the wrist dynamic into the takeaway. So when we do this, again, we're going to keep the same thing in mind that we just did with the simpler progression. And now we're just going to add the arms and the wrists along with the torso in that takeaway. So once you get to the area where you have the tone and the avatar is turned green, okay, you want your wrists to have set by that point, okay? This is going to ensure that they've created proper load between each segment. This is going to most definitely help them in their takeaway, as well as a trickle-down effect to the rest of their swing and help them make a more efficient motion with less compensations. I hope this tip has helped you, and I hope it helps your students. Thanks for watching.